Good morning guys, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Dito lang sa Just Matilda, and of course, my other one YouTube channel name also is Pinoy Pet. So today we have a topic. Our topic is about during my naturalization or during my interview for American citizenship here in our state. So what we did first, of course, I need to review the N400 before we go there, just to make it sure that I know just to make it sure that I can answer of what the officer will ask me, because it's very important. So we're lucky because our officer is good. He is nice. He is very calm. He wants you to relax only. And what we did first is, of course, from our home, we travel going to the like, how you call that one? The interviewer center?
Or the pen center.
Yeah, we went to the interviewer center, like a pen. The name of our here is pen center. Yeah, so what we did first is, of course, I need to bring some of the documents that's very important, like the marriage certificate, birth certificate of yourself, and your green card, 10 years green card, because you cannot file an N400 if you don't have yet a 10 years green card. And of course, your state ID, where you came from, is very important also. But it depends of the state if they want that. Because me, when I was there, they want me only to show my birth certificate and the marriage certificate and my 10 years green card or the state ID, either one of that, state ID or 10 years green card. But I show only my 10 years green card, and then my birth certificate, and then my my partner birth certificate. That's all. And then our marriage certificate. And then what we did is, I was lucky because our officer is very nice and very good. He's a guy, looks like, I think he's like a Latino. He live only close where he work, in a pen center. So this is the most important, because some of you guys are asking what mostly they will ask to the officer. I can tell, I could say that it depends of your officer, but during my interview they will ask me, and the N400 is very important, how long I travel outside. Like yeah, like in a 5 years. So because I have a travel like in Philippines, Toronto, and UK, and I tell like 4, because I was in Philippines twice, and then 1 in Canada, and then also 1 in UK. So that is 4 travels. And then how many days, they will ask you that, how many days. So my answer is 68, because that is the days that all my vacation outside of the United States. Very important to, you need to answer that one, because it was on the N400. So my recommendation is, try to review your N400, because it's very important, because they will ask you more questions there, but it depends of your officer. During also for the civic test, for me is easy, but you need also to try to memorize or try to understand. Actually, you don't need to memorize it, because it's easy if you love history. Okay, what they asked me during my civic test, or like during civic test, they will ask me when was the president to be elected again, like that, like after 4 years, and then when was the constitution written. The answer is 1787. Yeah, the answer is 1787. And then what else he asked me, I forgot. Who is your governor state? My answer is Tom Wolf. And then I forgot the other. Mostly it's like a number, mostly like a date and number. That's what I, when was the independence, like that. And there's also the there's also the question is, who fight the United States? And the answer is like Italy, Japan, and Germany, right? Yeah, that is it, because I have here's my part, you know. Yeah, so that's what they asked me during my interview. But not only that one, because you need also to practice your written exam and your reading. If you read, guys, please, you need to loud it, because some of the officer, if he heard not you good, if he have trouble in hearing your officer, maybe you don't know, they will give you a wrong, right? But in a civic test, you need only to answer 6 up to 10, and you will know that one if you got all answer. Like if you got already 6 correct answer, they will stop you to ask the civic test. And also for the reading, there's something that they want you to read, like for example, Martin Luther is blah blah blah. You need to loud it, you need to loud it to read. Please do that one. And especially your pronunciation. Actually, pronunciation is not important, but it's good to pronounce correctly, so that to be sure that you know that you can do it. I will finish this, Jack, okay?
Yeah, just keep on walking.
Huh?
Just keep on walking.
Yeah. And also, guys, so we are now in I forgot the name of this. We are like something like in an Erie. Not something, because we are in the Erie. But I forgot what's the name of this tourist attraction here, because you can go fishing here. And also, guys, in the written, Lincoln line is something like about the Lincoln line. You need also to correct the spelling. That's why you need to study, especially the person. Oh, I remember also the question of my civic test is, who was the that there is I forgot the question, but there is an answer like Woodrow Wilson. You know what's the question for that? Like the answer is Woodrow Wilson.
I think he's the one who created the League of Nations, which
Something like that.
which was the predecessor to the United Nations.
Yeah, so I am happy because I did. Now, my interview during my naturalization or during my American citizenship interview, it takes like almost 1 hour. Yeah, and I can't believe that they asked me mostly a lot of questions in my N400. Seriously, you need to study your N400, because not all officer is the same. But at least my officer is good and friendly. So I did my best and I tried my best to answer correct. Yes, I was lucky those time. And I'm the only one who got an interview during those time, I think. But some are failed. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna finish this sit. And also, guys, how you call that one? What else he asked me? And of course, if you come, because my interview like 10 a.m. I'm not 12. My interview is 12 p.m. I'm almost late. I was lucky because the security guard or the people who work there they allow me to come inside, even though that I'm late a little bit. But it takes for me like more than 30 minutes is my interview. I know that the other, during the interview for American citizenship, they do like quickly, but mine is no, it's difficult. Mine is difficult. So, and also you need also to bring your passport. That's very important too. And after that one, interview today and result after. So good luck. So I hope you will do it again. If I can do it, I'm sure you can do it too. Okay. So we're now on our car. I think it's time for us to go home. It's time for us to go home. Yes, guys, it's time for us to go home, because you know how it is. Right, Jack. Yeah. So those are those are my experience. Okay, thank you guys for watching with us. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.
Really.